morning. Having a heat wave here in Nova Scotia. Hopefully you're finding a nice cool place to do your workout this morning. Hopefully you can see me on YouTube and on Facebook. I haven't seen anybody. Anything. Let's just make sure I'm live. Maybe not. Let's try again. I don't seem to be live on Facebook, right? Is anybody out there? I don't seem to be live. I don't know what I've done. It says I'm live. That's my iPad. Oh. I'm not going to continue unless somebody's there. It says I'm live. I don't know what the problem is. This is what happened before I taught a whole class. I think. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Nobody seems to be there. Anybody's there in YouTube land, let me know if I'm live there, because I do not seem to be live on Facebook. Don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's just my iPad. I'm going to try another iPad. Maybe something. Technical issues. Calling to Wilton. Okay, is it working, Linda? For some reason, I can't see that my feed is live. For some reason, that's not sure that I'm live. I can't find video. Yeah, I can't seem to find it either. I think I'm just going to turn. Linda Wilson, you're the only one who sees it. You said you're watching. Can you see it? Is it on? I don't know what the problem seems to be. And I have no idea whether YouTube is working, but it seems to be. I'm just going to turn this off and try turning it on. All right, the trouble, but I'm on now. Okay. All right, let me just hang on that. Check. Internet does not like me. Okay. Well, Linda Wilson, I know you're there. I'm not getting the picture. All right. Well, Linda Wilson said I rebooted it. Okay. I have nothing on Facebook at all. Okay. I'm gonna turn it off and try it. Okay, I'm trying it again. Ladies, thank you for your patience. Let's see if I have to be live now. I don't know what. Okay, I seem to be live now. Let me know if you can see and hear me. What that problem was. gonna check the messages. So we're good. Are you okay? Good morning. Working now. Okay, good. I don't know what the problem was. I'm sorry that I'm late. I was all set up and ready to go early. I was gonna turn it on early, but well, no, you might not be out there early. Okay, I see the messages coming in now. Thank you for your patience. I've been here trying to get on. Okay, Shirley, good. Good morning, everyone. Usually, if it's not coming through, we have technical issues. I'm just doing a heel tap in front, pulling that toe up. I'll give you some optional arms. And just in case some of you might like to do your abs on the floor, I have my yoga mat situated here. I'm not sure if you can see. I'll check that in a second. Oh, yes, you can see it. I can see it on the iPad. So I'll give you an option whether you want to do abs on a chair or on the floor. This is going to be the Saturday sort of format, maybe just a little bit lighter than a Saturday, but it'll be about 1 minute of cardio, 1 minute of upper body, 1 minute of lower body, 1 minute of abs. So if you want to get your yoga mat, if you want to do your abs on the floor, go ahead and grab your yoga mat now, and let's do that heel tap in front. Good morning, Linda McDonald. Nice to have you here. Linda, I wonder if that was you. I was on that sewing thing close by the sea the other night, and I did see a Linda McDonald there, and I wondered if it was you. I thought probably since you do a lot of quilting and needlework. I'll just share my picture of my needlework that I've been working on lately. All right, keep those shoulders relaxed with that heel in front. These are your optional arms. You can keep those arms low, or you can cross it in the middle, or you can do one middle, one high, one middle, one high. Those abs pulled in. You'll need some dumbbells and an exercise band and a cool place. Hopefully there's a cool place in your house to work out. Thanks to all of you for joining me live. Such a beautiful day out there. I probably got a bit too much sun yesterday, but here I am. It's nice and cool in here. Wish you could join me. Hopefully in phase 2. I don't know. We'll see. Dr. Strang, please help us out. All right, let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's keep the arms the same, but just point the toe. Remember, if you want to keep those arms low, low and high is fine. Middle and high, low and middle, low and low, whatever you feel like today. If it's hot where you are, you might want to keep it down a little bit lower. It's beautiful. The temperature in here is absolutely perfect for me anyway. Not too cold, not too hot. Have the door open. It's really nice. If you want to stretch it a little wider, go ahead and do that too. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's change that back to the heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go back to toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's keep these toe taps wide. Keep those arms going up, bringing those elbows down and back. Let's warm up those shoulders, warm up the ankles and the calves. Let's do, I'm gonna pull it down as I tap. I think I was in the wrong direction. All right, are you ready to count with me? Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do a heel curl. Now you can keep those arms the same, or you can do opposite hand to opposite foot to warm up those obliques. Good. Make sure that knee stays down. We're warming up those quads. We're going to work those quads. Hopefully you're ready. These are the single heel curls. Arms are optional. All right, I'm going to count now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do some doubles. That means 2 on this side, then switch. 2 on this side. 2 and switch. 2 and switch. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go to singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and doubles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Toe taps wide. Toe and toe. Point those toes. If you're a little late joining me, this is the format today. About 1 minute, maybe a little bit more. 1 minute of cardio, 1 minute of upper body, 1 minute of lower body, 1 minute of abs. Your choice is on a yoga mat, or a chair, or just standing. I'll give you those choices, and then you take your choice. All right, we're going to just start with a little skip. All right, so this will be, I'll give you lots of options for all of those levels. I'll try to anyway. If I forget, you have to let me know. You can do little skips, do bigger skips. Now, kind of mixing this up with cardio fusion. It'll be about 30 seconds of low to medium intensity. And if you want to take it up for the last 30 seconds and boost your cardio, that's always an option. Are you ready? All right, we're starting. I'm going to take it up just a little bit to a medium. If you want to keep it low, you go ahead. I'll tell you when the 30 seconds is up. 15 more seconds. That means we've only been doing this for 15 seconds. My heart rate's up already. So remember to check those heart rates. Good. Make those circles bigger if you want. All right, it's 30 seconds. So we have 30 more seconds of this cardio. You want to make bigger circles. You want to keep those abs pulled in a little tighter. Make those circles a little bigger. Or you can punch it high or cross it high. You can move it around. If you have room, hopefully you have a fan wherever you are. You can get a fan right here. That'd be nice. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is recovery. Grab those dumbbells. We're going to work those shoulders. I'm going to sit for this. You can always stand, but make sure your back is straight. I'm going to slide my bum all the way to the back of the chair. Bring those hands. We're going to work those shoulders. Lift up, pull down, up, and down, up, and down. Now you want to work the core. If you're sitting in a chair, if you want to work your core, you can lift those heels up, those heels together if you like. Make sure those abs are pulled in. Tight, tight, tight. A minute is a long time to do this. We're at 30 seconds. If you want to take a break, please feel free to go ahead and do that. Or you could do this without any weights. If the weights are a little bit too much for you, pull those abs in. This might be a little more intense. Some of you might like pushing those heels together. Okay, we're at 50 seconds. That means only 10 seconds left. Hopefully you're still going like me. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. That was a very long minute. I don't realize how long a minute is. All right, so the next one I'm going to do are some prayer squats. You can do this with or without the band around your ankles. I'm going to use the band just because I like to work my legs a little bit more today. I want to bite later. That's a good idea. Anyway, it's going to be a prayer squat. Remember with the squat, you want your body to go back so your knees don't go past your toes. That's your safety tip. Are you ready? So we're going to squat down and come up. So this is the very first level. If you want to make it a little more intense, come up on the toes. If you want to make it even more intense, get airborne. Let's go. It's a minute. Find a level that works for you. Make sure that bum is going back. Keep your chest open, your shoulders relaxed. Remember, you just come up on the toes. Work those ankles. Land lightly, whatever you're doing. Keep those abs pulled in. Keep your head in line with your spine. A minute is a long time, so if you want to go a bit slower than I am, you can do that too. I'm going to slow down a bit, actually. A minute is a long time, and I haven't been doing the Saturday workouts. Good. We have about 20 seconds left. Can you make it? Can you stay with me? Come on, we'll stay in the best shape we can, even if we're in a lockdown pandemic. 15 more seconds. These are prayer squats. Then I'm going to go to the chair for some abs. I'm going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. That was a very long minute. Bands around my feet. 1 more set abs, right? So I'm going to start with a basic, very basic ab. Sliding your bum to the back of the chair, sitting up nice and straight, but not letting the rest of your back touch the chair, and then pull your belly through your body, imprint your mid back into the chair, and release. So pull it in. If you want to go to the floor, I'm going to do mine on my back. I'm going to do back over front. If you're doing it here, walk those heels as close into your bum as you can. Release that upper body. Most of you who've done this have done it with me. All right, let's suck it in and release. Tilt, tuck, tighten, and release. Tilt, tuck, tighten, and release. Tilt, tuck, tighten. Imprinting your back into the floor or the chair. Works the same. This is just a little more gravity. These are the slow ones. Let's do 8 more slow and release. 7 more slow and release. 6 and release. 5, release. 4, release. 3, 2. Can you go a little bit faster? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep your head relaxed, shoulders relaxed. All that you're working are your ab area. Keep pulling your navel down into the floor of the chair. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it in. Squeeze those abs. Imprint that back as much as you can. Take little breaths. Let's hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're on the floor or a chair. This is our break in between. If you want to do a little more, maybe you can do this at the same time. That's 1. Okay. Started with the kick. We're going to take about a 1 minute recovery. Try to keep your feet moving. I'm just going to bring my heels up and back. Do some very gentle butt kicks. 73. I guess I can take my heart rate up a lot more than that. All right, with the butt kicks, try to keep your knee down. Turn around a little bit. Bring your heel up to the bum. This is really loosening up the upper leg, your quads. Really strengthening your glutes a little bit. So arms are optional. You can keep them down, pull those shoulder blades back and down. You can bring it shoulder level. You can bring it high. You can bring opposite hand to opposite foot like we did as we started. We're going to take about another 15 seconds of recovery. Just keep moving. And then remember 30 seconds. Low to medium. If you want to take it up a little bit more. All right, let's go. I'm going to go a little bit faster. I'm going to take my arms up. My legs are wide apart. I'm staying low. Get my hair out of my mouth. I think I'll do a few of these. Got about another 15 seconds of low to medium. Keeping it low. 5 more seconds. Get ready. If you want to take it up with me, I'm going now. My arms are going to be high. My heels are still coming up to my bum. I'm knees are down, I'm going to move it around. I have lots of space in here all by myself. 15 more seconds. I'm going to take up just a little bit more. This is optional. Then we're going to stand up and do some back and shoulders. We're going to deltoid. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to do this with dumbbells. You can also do this. You can also do it with an exercise band around one foot. Feet wide apart. Knuckles forward. And real close. Shoulders back, tummies tucked in. Are you ready? Lift those elbows up. Now I'm going to do one and then the other, and then both. You can do both all the time, or you can do one and then both. Lots of choices this morning. Hopefully mix up those muscles and get them working. You can also do this without any weights. If you have any shoulder issues. All right, we're halfway there. I need a different timer for this. Keep me on track. All right. Keep those shoulders down. The hands should be lower than the shoulders and the arms. So you're working those rear deltoids. Relax. We have about 10 seconds left, so I'm just going to do both. And I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. All right. Lunges. Lunges are great for your legs. And I'll give you lots of choices here too. If you want to use a chair, I'm going to do alternating. So step back, knee down, step back, knee down. The thing I won't want you to do is lean over the chair and push with your arms. That would be a good upper body exercise, but not good for your legs. So we want to work your legs, work those balancing muscles. If you'd like to do this without a chair, let's walk it forward and back. Are you ready? Let's go. Take a big step forward, and then another big step forward. I'm doing that knee up in the middle for balance. And then I'm going to step back. Elbows backwards are hard. I'm just going to tap in the middle for that. Going backwards is always good, as you guys know. All right, now I'm going to go forward. Whatever space you have, little space or big space, just use what you have. Oh, these backward ones are killers. Keeping that knee over the ankle. We're going to go 15 more seconds. And then we're going to go to an ab. You can do that from the chair or on the floor. It's going to be some bicycles. We're going to do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Oh, I like those. I like those lucky ones. All right, you're doing your bicycle from a chair. Go halfway forward in the chair. You want to lift one knee up, opposite hand to opposite knee. What you don't want to do is hunch forward. You want to keep your back straight, like you have a stick down there. If you want to make it a little harder from a chair, bring your arms up, or you can pull the elbows down to the knee. If you want to join me on the floor, I'm going to do my abs from the floor. All right, fingertips behind the ears. Try not to lock your hands behind your head. That's hard on your upper part of your spine and neck. Are you ready? Think of, you can keep the feet on the floor, or you can keep them up in the air. Stretch one out and go side to side. Think of the shoulder going to the outside of the knee and up towards the ceiling. A little bit deeper. We're going to do slow and then fast. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If you want to go a little bit faster, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift step to the side. Squeeze those abs. Keep your head in line with your spine. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's slow it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. How about one more set up fast? It's up to you. I know I need to do more abs. Too much chocolate. Too much lazy sitting around. Push that heel out. Lift that chest. Work those abs. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That was the last one. If you're on the floor, bring those knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. This is the break. It's about a minute break. Just have to look at the clock. We know what a minute is. If you're in the chair, you can bring one knee to your chest. Stretch your back, and then the other. And you can go back and forth a few months until your back starts to feel good. And then when you're ready, let's stand up. Okay. Whew. Let's check the heart rate. It's lower, 28. All right. Still need to be a bit higher than that. All right, so it's going to be cardio. And I'm going to go back to that skip. Next skip. If you want to do something else, you can do that. Oh no, maybe I'll go to jacks. So low impact jacks. Just tap it to the side. You can stretch that outside arm up. Or you can bring that elbow. Be a really nice oblique one. So I'm going to do this. We'll do that oblique. All right. So this is low impact. Down a little bit lower. Or you can do a real jack. I'd like to say only bring your arms in a halfway motion from your hips to level or from level to overhead. It's just a really big motion to go like that. And anybody who has issues with their shoulders, so feet together, tap to the side. Are you ready? Oh, I gotta get the clock in a place that I can see it. All right, so I'm gonna stretch it up. Let's go. I'm gonna do 30 seconds, low to medium. If you want to turn in a circle, go forward and back. The lower you are, of course, the better workout you're going to get. 15 seconds in. Breathe. Are you ready to take it up? I'm going to a jack. Actually, I'm going to do a cross jack. Arms crossing in front. Heels crossing in front. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Good. If you want to take it up higher, you can do that too. Don't forget to breathe. We have 15 more seconds. This is cardio. Then we're going to do some chest. You're ready for that. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Check the heart rate now. 123. That's really good. All right, for chest, you can either sit for this, but try to keep your feet moving until we go down. I'm going to stand, and I'm going to do some abs at the same time, even though we're doing a real ab workout today. So I'm going to use my band around my back, under my armpits, take my feet wide apart, and squeeze those elbows together, out and cross, out and cross. If you can, tilt, tuck, tighten every time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're going to go to ankles next. This is the format. 1 cardio, 1 minute of cardio, 1 minute upper body, 1 minute lower body, 1 minute abs. Good squeeze, squeeze. Think of those elbows coming together. Get deep into those chest muscles. Squeeze the girls together. Dear God, watch this. Get your hands. Squeeze those backs together. Nice and toned. For the summer, or days like this, even though it's not summer yet. All right, we're going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. I said ankles, right? All right. If you guys mostly know if you want to do that with the band. If you don't like standing up for this, you can certainly do it with the band. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand with one foot a little bit back, put one foot on the chair. I want you to keep both feet on the chair. All right, are you ready? We'll do some fast, some slow. Let's go. All the way up and almost to the floor. All the way up. Try not to let that heel roll in or out. Okay, work out the sweat now. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you'll leave me a comment if you are doing this workout either live or later on. We're going to do 30 seconds of slow. This is long. We need to take a break. I'm confident that you guys all know to do that. All right. Let's do 2 more slow. And if you can, we'll go a little bit faster. Up, 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 and up, 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 and up. Keep going. 30 seconds is a long time. That was 15. Keep your abs in, keep your head in line with your spine, shoulders relaxed. Don't forget to breathe. Keep going, working those ankles. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to stretch that calf before we go to the other side. So put that was on the chair, take it under the chair, step that heel back, and let's bring those elbows down to the chair. Stretch your chest forward, flatten your bum as you bring your pubic bone forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep it right there. Just straighten the arms. Bring that knee closer to the chair. You might feel this in the hip. That's what I feel like. If you want to balance, just let go of the chair. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. That leg that's back. That takes a break on the top of the chair. I like to step the leg on the floor back at an angle. Just works a whole lot better. Okay. Let's wait a few more seconds. Really bad at this clock. All right. Up and almost down. So the slow ones. 30 seconds of slow. If that's too much for your ankles, calves, that's fine. Just do what you can. Do your best. Forget the rest. All the way up and almost to the floor without rolling your ankle. I've had quite a few people tell me that these ankle exercises have done wonders for the strength of your ankle. Let's do 4 more slow. 3, 2. All right, I'm going a little bit faster. I'm still trying to do the same range of motion all the way up and almost to the floor. When you change the speed, it makes those muscles work even harder. 10 more seconds. Oh my God, this is hard. Hard, hard, hard. I hope you're growing too. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Man, that was a long minute. All right, that one that we're standing on, push it all the way back. The other foot under the chair, elbows to the chair, chest forward, flatten that bum. Press that heel down. Head forward. Don't forget to breathe. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Leave the legs right there. Bring your hands to the back of the chair. Straighten the arms. Push that heel down. Don't forget to breathe. Stretch that out if you want to let go of the chair and balance. Come a little deeper too. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Cool. Let's march it out. Loosen up those legs just a little bit. All right. Remember how we started and we brought that elbow down to the hip? Let's do that. I was going to go down to the floor, but you know what? I'm just going to stand up for this. Let's down now. All right. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Reach one hand up and just work a little bit harder. Pull that toe down, heel up. These are the slow ones. We're going to do a minute each side. Keep those abs tight, tight, tight. Squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach, squeeze, and reach. 4 more. 3, 2. Last slow one. Can you go a bit faster? Oh. Try to keep your form. You can't keep that form. Go back to slow. Everything in this alignment, like you're between two walls or two panes of glass. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, march it out. That standing leg might be a little bit tight. So march it out before we go to the other side. Do the same thing. March it a little bit. All right. Stand on the other leg, hand on the chair, other hand up. Bring the elbow to the hip. Reach it up. Elbow to hip. All right, let's go. Reach and pull down. Reach, pull down. Reach, pull down. Reach and pull down. Now you can point that toe down. Heel up. You'll get deeper into the leg. Call out if you're watching. This one's good for that upper sweep of the thigh. I know you usually watch on YouTube. If you leave me messages on YouTube, don't think I can see them. I haven't seen any anyway. And I don't see any popping up. I don't know if you can send messages or not. Are you ready to go a little bit faster? Squeeze. Reach, squeeze. Reach, squeeze. Reach, squeeze. I know there's a little bit of a delay on Facebook. It's like a second or 2 seconds. All right, keep those abs going. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. All right, march it out. Pull that standing leg. All right. I think we have time to do one more set. Grab a drink. All right. Whew. Let's see, what should we do? All right, I'm going to bring my knees up. Oh, yes, we'll do that. We'll do that at the end for the ab workout. So let's just do a single knee up. Keep your back flat. So this would be low, medium. Well, low. This might be medium. This might be high. So important thing is keep those abs pulled in, back flat. Don't use your back to lift the knee. Try and use your core muscles. That goes all the way around the back. Harder in the arms, of course, the higher the heart rate. I'm going to start now. 1 minute. Keep those knees coming up. This is cardio. What kind of cardio and abs at the same time? With opposite elbow to opposite knee. That's 15 seconds. You want to take it up? You take it up anytime you want. Certainly warming up in here all by myself. 5 more seconds. And then I'm going to take it to high knees. Yes, here I go. High knees. Making sure those knees are coming up. I'm keeping my arms high. And I'm doing a little speed bag. 15 more seconds. Come on, this is our last cardio. Make it good. I don't know if this is more cardio than we normally do. Oh, I think YouTube just left. I don't know why. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Okay, I think you're still there. I don't know why my screen went blank. All right, hopefully you did on your YouTube. All right, I'm going to do a lateral raise. So you can do this one seated, with legs apart. Bring your hands together, bring the elbows up and dump them out. Together and dump them out. Ready? Let's go. I'm going to squeeze my abs every time. All right, keep those shoulders down, nice and long neck. This is a lateral raise, but you're probably working a little bit of shoulders as well. Try to loosen up the grip on the dumbbells if you can. You can do this without dumbbells, especially any of you who have issues with your shoulders. You don't want those shoulders to come up to those ears, though. You want to keep those shoulders down, nice long neck. Think of the shoulders as a pivot point. Squeeze those abs. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really working up the sweat here. All right, so this is upper body. We're going to do knees for lower body. So let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's the last one. I'm going to do my knees from standing. Most of you guys have all been in my house. If you want to do with the band, you go ahead. I really like this because it's really good not only for your knees, but your hips as well. So I'm just going to stand with one foot under the chair, take my other toe back. But you know, the back leg is not going to do anything. It's that front leg. So I'm just going to descend, keep the knee over the ankle, and push up. All right, you ready? Let's go. How far down you go is up to you. You want to make sure that knee is tracking towards the inside of your big toe. Now that back leg is just there for balance. Go back a little bit more. So this front leg is doing all the work. We did lunges. That's the back leg work. This is the front leg and the knee. Making sure that knee is tracking in the right direction, never going past the toe. Look down and make sure. Let's do 8 more on this side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, then switch legs. As the toe goes back, make sure that knee is over the ankle. And let's track towards the inside of that front big toe. Lower down and push up. This is the leg doing the work. We're going to stretch that in the next class, and it's going to be a stretch after this. Nice and slow, working all those muscles around the knees. Ooh, this is tough. I don't know why I choose these hard things. I don't find it really hard to do. All right, I'm going to do 8 more on this side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right. March it out. All right. Last one. Repeat your knees. 4 on each side. Let's do 8 on each side. Just for the fun of it. This is our last one. Let's push it. Are you ready? Knee up. Good. Pull that knee down. I forgot to count. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you go a bit faster? Keep that knee driving up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch. Drive that knee up. Stretch it back. Those abs, bring the knee up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more each side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And let's switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Check your heart rate. 116. I'm going to work harder. All right. I'm just doing a little march. Arms are circling low. We're going to go right into a stretch. After we cool it down, good. Let's rotate those hands in the other direction. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's tap that toe. Tap, 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 tap. I can't see you here. I don't know why. I don't know why we're not. Oh, there we go. Point to the toe. Keep that knee soft. We're just going to get that blood flowing through the body before we stretch. I'm going to bring one hand forward, one hand back. Those arms low. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do that heel in front. Heel, 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 and heel. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's toe tap wide. Just move that blood around. Check the heart rate. My heart rate went up on the cool down. That's not good. All right. Let's rotate one shoulder back and then the other one. Just the shoulder. We work the shoulders, the upper back, the chest. We worked pretty much all the upper body except the arms. We'll do arms on Wednesday. Wednesday's cardio fusion. If you like this format for Mondays, please just let me know. Because I kind of like this. It gives me a really good workout. Quite a bit more abs. I think it's more of a workout than my regular dusty sneakers, but I want to do what you guys like as well as what I like. I like just doing everything, although I'd much rather have you guys here. Let's rotate forward. I went under my kayak. First time last night, except for the jet skis and the black flies. It was quite nice. All right, let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then rotate back again. I always end with those shoulders back. Keep your chest open, shoulders back and down. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's plant those feet and go side to side. We're going to go right into stretching. I'm not going to turn off the feet and turn it on. I got quite a few messages. Well, every message I got said that they liked the continuing of the class instead of breaking it up. I thought it might be easier, but some people might just want to do the stretching. It's easier to find. Maybe they can just sort of fast forward it. I don't know. Anyway, no breakup. Good. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do some heel curls. Just loosen up those quads before we stretch them. Keep that knee down. Heel up to your bum. Arms are low. Let's see if my heart rate goes down. Oh yes, now I'm down. Under 100. So we can go with stretching. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's stretch out those quads. You know, I like to do that with a belt. I did not get it. The belt. You can do this with your hand. You can also do it with your stretching band. I just kind of really like it with the belt. It doesn't actually move. So I'm just going to put my foot up on the chair, put the belt around the front of my ankle, grab to the back of the heel, and then bring my heel up the back, knee down towards the floor. Velcro the knees together. Pull your tummies in. Relax that shoulder. Look for a spot in the wall. If you feel like balancing, just let go of the chair. We always do balancing on Mondays. This is the second time we've done some balancing exercises in this class. Keep pushing that knee down. Keep pulling your tummy in. Let that shoulder go back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not quite done yet. Let's put the foot back on the chair. I'm going to turn around to the back. I'm going to grab the band and strap it off the hand. And come back to center. Velcro the knees together. Push that lower leg into the band. And I'm going to bounce. 3, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hand on the chair and release. And then we're going to go to the other side. I'm just going to change sides of my chair. that lower leg into the belt or band. Look for that spot in the wall. And if you feel comfortable, let go of the chair. Breathe and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab the chair. Relax on the chair. And grab. Grab the top of your opposite hand. So relax the shoulder. Don't bring the knees together. Pull your tummies in. Push that lower leg into the band. If you want to balance, look for a spot in the wall and go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab the chair. All right. Ooh, since we have this here, and we did shoulders today. Oh, you have a seat. A little bit closer. Go back. Hopefully you have a belt. You guys, I'm sure you do. If you don't have a belt, go grab one. Put this on pause. Go grab one. All right. I'm just going to put this around the front of my arms, around my wrists or lower arms. Slide my back all the way to the back of the chair, sit up nice and straight. Bring my arms level with the floor. Roll the shoulders back and down. And slowly let those hands float up. Now, if you want to do a double core and stretch, lift the feet up. Turn the toes out. Push the heels together. Breathe. Relax those shoulders. Roll them back and down as you reach the fingers up. Oh, this is good for the core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the legs and slowly lower the arms. Do the other way around. All right, I'm just going to stand up. You guys can stay seated, of course, if you want. I'm going to put this around my wrists. Okay, everybody's still watching? All right, I'll just do this standing, but you can do this seated or you can do this virtually. Roll those shoulders back and down. Push out against your band. Pull the fingers away from your body as much as you can. And come to a forward fold. You can come all the way forward. Lift those fingers up and back. This is the best one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come back up. Oh, it's not good on the shoulders. I'm going to keep my belt. I'm going to choose that hamstrings. So I'm going to put one foot up on the chair. Straighten the leg. That's the important thing. If your leg is not straight, if your knee is a little bit bent, you won't feel it. So you're going to straighten the leg first. So stand up as far as you can. Then pull the toe in. If you have that strap or band, just put it around the toe. Now I have things starting to come forward, and I'm starting to feel my hamstrings already. That's what we want to feel. So you're going to pull your sit bone back. Grab a hold of the belt, lift your chest up, and see if you can keep your back flat and start to come forward. You can round your back and come forward further. Oh, but it's so much more effective if you keep your back straight. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe into the back of that leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to leave my strap right here, but put my foot flat. And then leave the foot that's on the chair, just come forward, giving that back heel on the floor. Now my right knee is forward. I'm going to take this, whatever knee is forward, take that hand towards the back of the back foot, and the leg that's back, take that hand up in the air. You want to go a little bit across your body. Oh, feels great on the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now we're not quite finished here yet. That back knee, that's the heels up on the floor, just bend that knee a little bit and come a little bit deeper. Shoulders over your hips. You should feel that a little bit deeper into that hip joint. You can come a little bit more across your body. Breathe and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Grab the band. Stretch those hamstrings again. Stand up nice and straight first. If you have to have the belt a lot longer, that's okay. Legs should be straight. The toes should be pulled up. Never put your weight on that straight leg. Start to bring yourself forward. A little bit of pressure on your band. Back flat, chest forward. Can you come a little bit deeper this time? I feel like I can. I don't know if it was that way on camera. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll do that hip joint one more time. Go flat. Come all the way forward. So there's a nice angle with that back leg. That front knee is over the ankle. Whatever knee is forward, stretch that hand back. Stretch the other hand up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you know what to do. Bend that back in just a little bit. And you're going to feel that deeper into that hip joint. Now, my right knee is forward. I'm feeling that on my left hip. Relax those shoulders. If you can, come a little bit deeper. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bonus is you're getting that Achilles tendon on that leg. Let's go to the other side. All right. I'm going to put the other foot on the chair. You know what that was? Come this way. That's fine. All right. I'm going to take my hand. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, that leg that's on the floor. I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to put that heel forward on the chair. Pull the toe up. Inhale, lift up through your body. And as you exhale, come into that long tail this way. Good. That chest is forward, your back is flat. Round the back, you can come down a lot closer. You may not feel it quite as intensely. I know you want to do the best that you can. Legs should be straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's put that foot flat on the chair and bring your weight forward over that front knee. So this, you can just hold it right here and hold on the chair, especially if your balance isn't good. Make sure that back heel is pressed down. Now, whatever knee is forward, that was the wrong way last time. Yeah, whatever knee is forward, that hand goes back. Whatever leg is back, that hand goes up. And stretch over to the side while feeling this too. Relax those shoulders. Breathe. And hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bend that back in just a little bit if you can. Oh, until you feel that hip joint. Oh yes, stretching, opening up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And come back to center and we'll do those hamstrings again. All right, toe up, legs straight, inhaling up. Exhaling into that chest, little bit of a hamstring stretch. That's the back of the legs. You might feel it in the back of your knee. So just put a little bit of tension on that. Lifting up through the crown of your head, chest forward. I'm feeling this in my back as well, so maybe you're feeling a back stretch. Let's hold this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do that hip stretch. Hip, ankle, a little bit of the knee. So you want to just hold it here with your weight coming forward. Try not to lean into that knee. Keep your shoulders over your hips, nice and straight. Knee is over the ankle. Whatever knee is forward. If you want the variation, that hand goes back. The opposite hand goes up and over the side. And breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'm going to bend that back knee just a little bit. I'm going to get the Achilles tendon deeper into that hip flexor and hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Oh, and release. Oh, I'm just going to walk that up just a little bit. Breathe in tension there. Grab a quick drink. I'm going to go down to the chair. So I still have my belt ready because I'm going to just do a little bit of neck. I know a lot of you like to do neck stretches. I come forward just a little bit more. To the side. So if you don't, I'll show you first without the band or belt if you don't have one. If you have the stretchy one, it's okay, but having one that doesn't stretch is even better. So you can just bring, without a belt, you can just bring the inside of your arms to the back of your chair. If you're not sitting in a chair, you can do the standing as well. I just like doing it sitting. You can grab your fingers with the opposite hand and pull the fingers down towards the floor as you lift the crown of the head up. I just really like to do it with the belt. It's just my preference. I'm going to sit up really nice and straight, feet on the floor. My belt is around my wrists. Fingers are pressing down to the floor and out. Tucking my chin in, engaging the core, lifting up through the spine, right up to the crown of my head, and then turning my head to the side. And then gently, slowly turning my head up towards the ceiling, and then gently down towards the floor, back to the center side, to the center front, and release. That's a lot of tension. All right, just loosen everything up. Reset the shoulders and arms, tuck your chin in, lift up through the spine, turn your head to the opposite side, and gently turn your head up just a little bit. Feel that stretch in the neck. And then down towards the floor, back to the center, to the front, and release. We'll do one more. Reset those shoulders back and down. And then lift up through the spine as you inhale. And then drop one ear to one shoulder. Oh, that feels really good. Slowly roll your chin forward onto your chest. And then right over to the other side. Oh, that feels really good. Let's do one more at each side. Slowly back down to the center. Over to the other side. The birds are really chirping out there. Hope they don't fly in that open door. Back to the center. And last one over to the side. Back to the center. And release. It's really not cold in Yarmouth today. Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, that's for sure. All right. Let's do a little bit of back. Just a little bit. Maybe to the sides. So I'm going to slide forward in my chair just a little bit. Just rest my hands on my knees. I'm going to lift my chest up, keeping my chin tucked in. So it's just doing that natural arch in my back. This will be a chair version of cat-cow. And then roll your shoulders forward, drop your head, pull your tummy in, and stretch through your lower back. Inhale, lifting the chest up, shoulders back and down. And exhale as you come forward and round your back. Let's just do that a few times. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time, and then we'll make this a little more intense. If you want to stay, just do it like this. That's absolutely fine. As you round your back, if you want to slide your elbows down to your knees, we're going to do that same thing, but from here. So the elbows are on the knees, the arms are relaxed. Inhale the chest up. Exhale, round the back, dropping the head. See how this is a little more intense in this position? Inhale the chest up. And exhale, round your back. Inhaling up. Exhaling, rounding your back. And this time, let's just come to a neutral position. Flat back, but pretty neutral. Pretty sweaty, my knees. And now, if you feel comfortable, we're going to do a little bit of a twist from here. Twists are really good for your back, especially when you're grounded on a chair like this. So I'm going to take my right elbow to my left knee. My forearm is hovering over the floor, level with the floor, palm up. So you see, this is the start of the twist. If you're comfortable in this position and you want it to be a little more intense, slide your left hand towards the back of the chair. If you're still okay with that, lift that left hand up in the air and come into a full twist. And breathe in that twist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring your left hand to your left knee. Rotate slowly to the center. You're back into the flat back, but one hand is on each knee. Inhale a little bit straighter, and exhale and drop your head between your feet. If you're okay, slide your hands down to your feet and come a little bit more intense in that back stretch. If you're still okay, lift your bum up out of the chair and straighten the legs. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're standing, bring your bum back into the chair. Slide your hands up to your knees and roll your back all the way up to sitting. Nice and slow. And then, of course, we're going to do the other side. Inhale, lifting up through the spine. As you exhale, come into that flat back, one hand on each knee. If you're okay with a twist, we'll take the left elbow to the right knee, forearm level with the floor, palm up. This is the start of the twist. If you're okay with this position, slide your right hand towards the back of the chair. And if you're still okay, you can gently rotate that right hand up towards the ceiling. And you can turn your head to look up as well. Take your time and breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hand to your knee. Your left hand on your left knee. Slowly come to center. My back is still flat. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. If you feel comfortable, slide your hands to the floor or your toes and drop your head. Let your back stretch. If you're okay with this position, if you want to lift your bum up and straighten your legs, you get a little bit more of a stretch. And let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're standing, bring your bum back to the chair. Slide your hands up to your knees and roll your back up. Nice and slow. So your head comes back in line with your spine. So let's just roll your back a little bit. As you exhale, come to a flat back. As you inhale, round your back. Come all the way back up. Let's just do that a couple of times. If you have any issues with your back, this just might help to relax those back muscles. One more time. Inhaling up. And as you come up, let's just take one hand all the way up and towards the air. Pull your tummy in. Relax the shoulder and exhale over to the side. Keeping both sides of your bum. Your sit bones on the chair. You can turn your head to look up. And then inhale back to center. And let that hand float down. We'll do the same with the other side. Inhale the palm up. And exhale over to the side. Keeping your back nice and straight and flat. Turn your head gently to look up. Inhale back to center. And rotate that hand down. Let's do one more on each side. It's really good on my back today. Inhale, lifting up through the spine. Exhale over to the side. Inhale back to center. And rotate the hand down. Let's do this side. Inhaling up. Lifting up through the whole spine, keeping both sides of your bum, your sit bones on the chair. Stretch through that side body. Inhale back to center and exhale down. All right, I'm just going to loosen up my spine a little bit, bring one shoulder forward and the opposite shoulder gently back. Just a little bit side to side in case you feel any tension in your back. And I think before we start TaiGonGa, I'm going to do a little myofascial release from the chair. My knees and my feet are the distance of 2 fists apart. I'm sitting up nice and straight, relaxing my shoulders down. If you'd like to do your myofascial release from standing, please take that option. I really like the feeling of it sitting down. I did. I don't know if some other people did, but I did. She'd gone from a seated position last week when my back was very sore. And it was really nice, very nice and gentle. Maybe I keep doing that. We'll see. Anyway, I'm doing the myofascial release today. So I'm talking to you. Shoulders over hips, back is flat, tummy is tucked in, chin is in line. Ears are aligned with your shoulders. So they're gently apart. Roll the shoulders back and down. Floating one arm up, level with the floor, palm down, across the body, and release. And just let the other hand float up. Across the body and release. Nice and gentle. You turn side to side. Try to keep the same, if you're sitting, try to keep the same amount of pressure on each side of your sit bones or your bum. Float up, across the body, and release. Float up, across the body, and release. I wonder if you can hear those birds at home. Just if you've watched Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds, you hear those birds close by. They're going to come in, float all around. Let's do one more each side. Yep, my daughter on Facebook, you'll see that they had one go down their wood stove and was in the fun. And release. All right, we'll do the next one. Float that arm. Float that arm straight up to the side. Remember to keep that shoulder down and relaxing. Rotate to the back and release. Float the other one up, palm down, around to the back, and release. We'll just do a few of these side to side. Gentle breathing, always keeping the shoulder relaxed, nice long turtleneck. This is the time of the year that the turtles come up out of the lakes and waterways to lay their eggs. So if you see the turtles on the side of the road, you know that they're probably mommies and you want to just lay eggs. So try to be careful. Every year I see somebody's run over a turtle. I don't know, every year I try to rescue as many as I can. Let's do one more each side. We did have one year that had its shell cracked. So I put black tape on it, brought it down to the lake, and it stayed right around my cove all summer long. I don't know if it healed or not, but you could always tell because it had the black tape around it. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more thing before I go into TaiGonga. I'm going to stand with my feet. Feet a little bit wide apart. I'm going to bend one knee, the knee that's bent. I'm going to take that hand down to the straight leg and then back to center. Now, if you can't get all the way down to the floor, that's okay. Just come to the knee. So bend one knee, take the hand, that same side hand, and bring it to the opposite straight leg. So let's do a few of these to each side. This is a great stretch for your back, your legs. Really feels really good today. And back to center. Let's do a few more on each side. Great day to get out and bike. Most like to bike on these hot days. All right, let's do one more on each side. Back to center. And last one over to this side. Back to center. All right, let's just end this class with a few deep breaths and then we'll go right into TaiGonga. So let's stand with our feet the distance of 2 fists apart and inhale the hands all the way up to the sky and spread that really nice energy down towards the floor and our toes. Inhaling up. And if you can't join me for TaiGonga, maybe you come back another time and do the TaiGonga class. Please stay with me because I'm going to go right into TaiGonga. If you want to take a minute to grab a drink, go into the washroom, get a towel or a cold cloth, go right ahead. You can do that now. Just set up my space just a little bit over here. Drink. Just take a minute or two, just with bare pose, just letting my hands go side to side, with my shoulders relaxed. You can put all of this. If you want to put on some relaxing music, whatever you happen to like, you go right ahead and do that at your house, and then you won't have to listen to whatever music I put on. So my feet are the distance of 2 fists apart. And I'm just letting my hands go side to side. Someone is desperate to find somebody from the Lions Club because the phone has been ringing quite a bit this morning. Sandra, if you're watching, if you want me to answer the phone, take a message, just let me know because I can do that as soon as I'm finished class. If they happen to call back. If you want to turn with a little more intensity, try to just let the arms gently follow the upper body by swinging the arms, just let the arms go side to side. Keeping your head level. And if you want to go with a little more intensity, just bend the elbows at the palm of the hand. Just rest against your chest and the other back hand against the kidney area. Just getting those organs awake and functioning this morning. I feel a little lazy in this heat. Or you might feel a little more like working out in this heat. Certainly not cold this morning. All right. Start to decrease the intensity. And just a little bit more until we come to standing. Right. You may turn forward and back just to see how this is. Hopefully your light is okay. It seems a little bit different. Oh no, it's just my angle. You can see all right. Right, so the feet are the distance of 2 fists apart. You want to get down and measure. You get extra points for that. That puts your knees in line with your feet. Anybody who has issues with their ankles or their knees or their hips, you can learn to stand in alignment. That will take the wear and tear off of the joints on one side or the other and even everything out. So a lot of research has been shown that when you're in alignment or standing in alignment or sitting in alignment, that it does take a lot of stress off of the injured side of your body, and it may help to prevent injuries on that side, on one side or the other. So standing with your feet, the distance of 2 fists apart is really important, and the feet parallel. And I've often talked about sure foot, just in case you happen to be new to this class. If you can just take a moment and try to rotate the ball of the foot towards the heel of the foot. So it just sort of goes in. It's not a huge motion, but it helps to strengthen your feet. You can stretch your toes apart. I was lucky enough to walk on the beach yesterday, and when you walk on the beach, the roots of your toes start to engage. Your toes get a little bit further apart, so there's space, and your feet become quite a bit more efficient and strong. So with our shoes on, we don't actually work all the muscles in the feet. So this is a great little way to do that. Spreading your toes apart, pushing the roots of the toes into the floor. You can do this without your shoes on. Take a moment and take your shoes off if you like. And then rotate the balls of the footing towards the heels. You can see how that affects your hips and your knees. So just practice that a little bit. So just release and engage. Release. You see that just sort of, I love this for the hips because your hips just sort of open up. And then as you engage, just kind of open up in another direction. So like from the inside out. And as you release, they open from the inside out this way, the outside in. I don't know, hopefully you can feel that. If you have to stand for any length of time somewhere in a lineup or something, just try and do that. So rotate the bottoms of the feet inwards and back. So if you can hold that while we're standing in alignment and throughout, whenever we stand, if you can think of that, if I just say feet, that will help you to remind you to do short foot. Really helps for the knees too. Now, if you're watching, I know you've been having trouble with the knees, or anybody with knees or hip issues, it may help. If it does, let me know. Or ankles. All right, as you come up, you want to make sure the knees are soft. You want to find your pubic bone and bring that slightly forward. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Try to get your tailbone facing down towards the floor. Engage your tummy area. In China, they believe that we have something called the lower dantian, which is 3 fingers below the navel on the inside of the body. And this is the center of all of our energy. So if you can really focus on that area and pull that in. While you're doing the rest in the lower body, roll those shoulders back and down. Lift your head up so you have the nicest, longest turtleneck that you can. Tuck your chin in, bring your ears in line with your shoulders. Teeth are always apart. Head is flat, balancing an imaginary block. So we'll just close your eyes and focus on all of those muscles working together to keep your body in alignment, to give your organs space so that they can really function optimally. Let the blood flow through your bodies. And we'll do 4 breaths, starting with an exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more breaths. As you finish your last breath, let's bring the palms of the hands together, focusing on the heels of the hands, pressing the heels in, fingers are spread apart, body is in alignment, feel the chest open and your back muscles open. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, exhale all the stagnant chi out of your bodies. On your next inhale, float the hands down and up into mountain pose. You rotate the backs of the hands to your lower spine and exhale into a flat back. Sliding your bum back, keeping your upper body in line with your spine. Float the hands out to the side and exhale to a forward fold, dropping your head down. Anybody who has issues dropping your head down, you can just hold it at your flat back. That's okay. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale the palms of the hands. Gather the energy as you come back into mountain pose. You rotate the hands. Squeeze those elbows together and stretch through the spine. And going back to mountain. And exhale to namaste. Use our basic. Start again. Start with the feet. Work your way up in alignment, all the way up to your upper body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and think of all those muscles lining up. On your next deep breath, inhale to mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold, which is optional. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale all the way back up into mountain. Circling the hands, gathering the energy, stretching through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And exhale into namaste hands. I'm going to go right into some yoga, which is going to be our warrior poses. I'm just going to rotate my body. Starting from that basic place. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to forward to flat back. Swan dive forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Rotating the hands, stretching through the spine. Inhale to mountain. I'm going to take my right foot back. Lining the arch of my back foot up with the heel of my foot. Rotating my hips and arch towards that front foot. Taking a deep breath in as I relax the shoulders, coming a little bit deeper. And then on the next exhale, rotate to warrior 2. Palms down, shoulders down, tummy tucked in, shoulder blades pulled back, looking forward over my left hand. Drop the right hand to the right leg. Inhale the left palm, fingers up towards the sky. Exhale back into warrior 2. Windmilling that right hand forward, left hand back. Exhale back into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior 2. Windmill, one hand forward, one hand back, all the way up. the hip joint. Let's do that a few more times. This is great for your back. Really nice for the shoulders and the core. Excellent to warrior two. Just hold that just for a few moments. You can come a little bit deeper. Those shoulders are relaxed and back, tongues are folded. Look forward. Drop one hand to the back leg. Inhale, we pop your hand up. Palm is facing towards the back of your back foot. Fingers reaching up to the sky. On the exhale, coming back into warrior two. Holding that just for a moment longer. And a nice wave of that back hand forward. It's a nice, slow rotation. And feel that hip joint open. Then on your next inhale, stepping up with that back foot. Breathing down both hands to mountain pose. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way to mountain, which is close to the fold. And we're going to do our warrior series on the other side. Step the opposite foot back. Hands up into warrior one. The arch of the back foot, if you can, line up with the heel of the front foot, shoes on or off, difference. Find the outside of that back foot and press that heel down, and you'll feel that hip open. And the more you can turn your hips around towards that front toe, the better it is. Big inhale. On the exhale, rotate one hand back, one hand forward into warrior two. Shoulder blades back, tummy tucked in, looking forward. Drop that back hand towards that back leg and inhale the other palm up into reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior two. Windmill that back hand forward. And switch it back. And think warrior two. I love this for the shoulder. The shoulder picture is something they know. Excellent. This one of the best rotations. That shoulder and that back. Exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. And then moving that back and forward. And this time I'll just hold just a little bit longer. And one on one. Think of your position. The shoulders being down, tummy tucked in. Exhale back into warrior two, holding it just for a little bit, and a little bit deeper. And take that back hand forward. And what's the phone again? Because it's just harder. All right, we're going to step that left foot forward. Inhale, both hands up into reverse warrior. Exhale back into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale all the way back up into mountain pose. Rotating the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhaling back to mountain. And let's just bring the hands down in front of our lower dantian and inhale the elbows up. We'll do a little beg wushu down dog. Inhale the elbows up, keeping the shoulders down, back flat. This is another really sort of nice, gentle one for the shoulders and the upper back. Don't worry, we're going to get to the legs and the lower back of this. Inhale and exhale. Think of the hands floating on the energy. We're pumping our chi, increasing it, letting it flow through the body. Inhaling up and bringing the hands towards each other. Inhaling up. Feel the energy between the palms of the hands. Let's do one more. And as you bring your hands to the front, rotate the palms up and pull that great energy we just created all the way up. Bring your hands up towards the sky, then halfway down. Rotate the palms up towards the sky again, and the backs of the hands just halfway down. We're pumping the energy a little bit higher. Think of sure foot. Think of your body being in alignment, always the shoulders being relaxed. Inhaling up and slowly exhaling as the backs of the hands float halfway down. So focus on that energy between the palms of the hands. And let's do one more. Inhaling up. And as you exhale, let's rotate the palms towards the floor. We're going to hinge forward at the waist, bend the knees, cross the arms in front, and come back to this position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge forward, cross the arms, and come back to standing. Exhale and inhale. This will really pump the energy through your body. Loosen up your back, loosen up your legs. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good. Really pumping that energy, that chi through our whole body. That's our healing chi that we really want to distribute. Let's do two more. Last one. And then we're going to stay in the forward fold with the legs straight, cross the arms, and open those shoulders. Cross the arms, let your head flow down. Cross the arms and open the shoulders. Cross and open, cross and open. One more. And let those arms just float down to the floor and forward fold. On your next inhale, slowly start to bring those fingertips in front of your body as you come up to standing. Cross the arms in front, behind your head, overhead, back to the rest position, and hands at namaste. And let's do our basic. Let's inhale the palms all the way up into mountain pose. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhaling all the way back to mountain. Circling the hands, stretching through the spine. Inhaling to mountain. And exhaling to namaste again. Let's continue. Let's do a little, we're going to do a little plug in. Let's inhale first to mountain. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Circling the hand, wrapping the energy. Inhaling to mountain. And floating the hands down to the 45. The palms of the hands are facing each other, but parted. And your hands are just a little bit out in front of your body. Don't bring them in too far. Don't bring them out too far. You want them just sort of in a neutral position. And then drop the outside hand and pretend someone's going to kick you. So we want to make sure that this hand is protecting us from the kick. And then we're rotating around the hips to the other side and take that upper hand and put the palm towards the center, out towards the wall, and let the inside hand come and protect the shoulder and the heart. Drop the hand, rotate around the body, unfold one hand, the other hand comes up to protect your heart. Drop this hand, rotate, drop this hand, and rotate. No one's asked me about Tai Chi for a long time. I don't know if anyone out there might be interested in it. You know more Tai Chi? Tai Chi is quite rusty, but I could teach a little bit if anyone's interested. It might be fun to do that during this lockdown, but hoping the space is not going to last too much longer. I'm hoping that phase 2 we can have it in person. Drop the hand. Rotate around the body. I really like this for the hips and the knees. I think last week I might have moved my feet a didn't turn the camera around, so it's not going to make a lot of sense. The opposite feet on the camera. On YouTube, it definitely works. And on Facebook, turn the camera around so that makes sense. I'm trying to do that next time. Then turning the camera off in between. It's a little bit hard. All right. With the rotating around the hips. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Also really nice and gentle for the knees. As most punchy is. And let's do one more on the side. Last one. And cross both hands over the front as we come to center. And inhale to mountain pose. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale all the way back up into mountain. Circle the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And exhale to namaste. Continue. Inhale to mountain. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale all the way back up the mountain. Circle the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. I'm going to take my feet just a little bit wider apart. And I'm going to stretch my outside hand up as I cross the outside foot over the inside foot and stretch through that IT band and then come back to center. So cross one leg over, and whatever leg you're crossing over, bring that hand up towards the sky and over, keeping your back flat, a little bit of balance, a little bit of outer sweep of the thigh, a little bit of IT band. Turn your head up if you can. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more to each side. Last one. Bring your feet back underneath the hips and inhale into mountain. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale all the way back up the mountain. Rotating hands, stretching through the spine. Inhale to the mountain. And exhale to namaste. I'm going to do another sequence of yoga. Because my yoga mat is out, maybe your yoga mat is still out. You want to grab it. You want to skip this part. I'm just going to get this. Slide off my shoes. And just for the last little bit, maybe I'll go a little bit past 12 o'clock. Do a little bit more yoga. I think I need the yoga mat for that. All right. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. And I'm going to hold forward fold. Put my hands down on the floor and step back into mountain pose. Downward dog. Sorry. Downward facing dog. Fingers are spread apart. Weight is towards on the roots of the index fingers and thumbs. Lift your sit bones up a little more, let your shoulders stretch out. And bring your toes together in downward facing dog. Breathe. And if you feel comfortable, float the right leg all the way up and towards the sky. Then bend your heel down towards your back. Feel that quad. And then drop your right foot to the left side of your body, looking underneath your armpit. Nice hip opener. Then stretch your ball of your foot back up towards the sky. Look between your hands and let's bring your right knee in your lower right back. We'll come in pigeon pose. Slow and alive, please. Inhale, lifting up through the spine. Exhale, bring your forehead to the floor. And for the variation, with your right knee forward, bring your left elbow with the forearm across the front of the mat, the back of your right hand across your lower spine. And just let your body weight stretch your back, your glute, your piriformis, a little bit of your neck. And then bring your hands down to the floor. Inhale your head up. Tuck your back toe underneath your back foot, and exhale back into down dog. Oh, yes. Let's just walk the dog a little bit in down dog. If you were in my last class, we did work those ankles and calves. This is a great way to loosen up those calves. Then we'll bring the toes together again in down dog. Lifting the sit bones up, stretching through the shoulders, and we'll float the other leg up if you feel comfortable. This is one-legged down dog. And then bring your heel towards your back. Keep the knee up as high as you can. And then drop your left foot over to the right side of your body, lifting that knee up. Oh, it's a great hip opener. And then stretch the ball of the foot back up into one-legged down dog. Take a look between your hands. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, bring your knee in between the hands and do pigeon pose on the other side. You can't do pigeon pose and you're still with me. You know how to do some alternate stretch. Inhaling up and exhale, bringing your forehead to the floor. And for the variation, with your left knee forward, the right elbow comes forward, forearm across the front of the mat, the back of the left hand across your lower spine. And just relax your body. Everything stretches. And then put our hands back behind our head. Inhale the hand up. Tuck your toe underneath that back foot. And exhale back into downward facing dog. Really great downward facing dog. Lifting up the sit bones, dropping your head down. Let's bring the toes together again in down dog. Look between the hands, and let's bring that right foot forward. All right. Let's drop that knee down, that back knee down, and just stretch out those hamstrings a little bit more. Inhale and head up, and as you exhale, pull that sit bone back, pull the toe up, drop your head to your knee. It's great on the hamstrings. Inhaling forward. And exhaling back. We're going to hold that stretch. Try to bring that sit bone back as far as you can. Straighten that front leg. Pull the toes up. Judy Mac. I always used to love this one. Then let's come forward again. Tuck the toes underneath that back foot. And as you bring the foot down, just bring it a little bit to the outside. That front right knee is over my right ankle, both hands to the inside of that right foot. I'm going to have to say right, left. I'm sorry if you're following at home. This doesn't make as much sense. But both hands to the inside of that front foot. For me, that's my right foot. So my right hand is going to stay on the floor. Inhale the left hand all the way out, palm faces forward. Oh, come a little bit deeper into that front knee. Take a deep breath in. This is lateral angle pose. And then I'm going to rotate my upper left hand down my back. And I'm going to attempt to take my right hand under my right leg and grab my left hand. I don't have that flexibility anymore. I used to, but I'm getting closer. Fingers are almost there. If you can, grab the fingers or the wrists. Rotate your body up towards the sky. Another great hip opener. And drop your hand back to the inside of that leg. Inhale that back hand towards the sky. And then I'm going to windmill that left hand forward to the floor. Both hands are still to the inside of that front right foot. I'm going to come into triangle pose, pulling that right sit bone back. Hand stays on the floor. Inhale that left hand back up. Right hand into triangle pose. So now both legs are straight, or as straight as you can. Turn your head up, relax the shoulder, and then windmill that left hand down to the floor. Pick up the inside of the right hand to the side. So now right hand is on each side of that front foot, and then just drop your head to that leg. Feel that stretch on the back of the leg. I'm going to leave my left hand to the inside of my right foot and inhale the right hand up and revolve on the pose. Really change that camera. Then rotate that right hand down to the floor. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Bring your weight to that front foot and lift that left foot up into the sky. Head down. Good. Standing leg pose. Standing split leg pose. Good. I'm going to go into half moon. If you don't like half moon, you can do this from a chair or a counter. I'm standing on my right foot. I'm going to take my right hand down to the floor. I'm going to rotate my left foot sideways like it's against the wall. And inhale my left hand up. So my left leg back, my left hand up. Half moon. Whoops. Turn your head to look up if you can. And then bring your left hand to the floor if you want to try rotating twisting half moon. Leave your left hand on the floor and bring your right hand up. Oh, I love this stretch. Gina, if you're doing this, all right. And then bring my right hand to the floor, my left foot into the floor, and back into forward fold. All right, inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale all the way back up to the mountain. Rotate the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And exhale to namaste hands. I'm going to do the other side. Hope that makes sense to you. Let's inhale to mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold, where we're going to hold it. Now this time I'm going to bring my right foot back and stand on my left foot. Always. First of all, I'm going to bring that back knee down. I'm going to open up those hamstrings. So my left foot is forward. Inhale the head forward and exhale back. Straighten that leg. Inhale forward and exhale back. That's good. Inhale forward. This hamstring stretch just a little bit more. Roll your head to your knee. All right. I'm going to do inhale forward, tuck the toes underneath your foot, and bring that toe a little bit to the outside. Both hands to the inside of that front foot. My left foot is forward, so I'm inhale the right hand up. If you're watching on Facebook, you want to do just the opposite, you go right ahead. And then I'm going to drop my right hand down on my back. Release my left hand underneath my left leg between the legs and attempt to try and reach those hands together. If you can't, that's okay, just like me. You can just put a little pressure with the elbow on the inside of that front leg and open up that hip. Then we place that left hand down beside your left foot and inhale the right hand back up into lateral ankle pose. Windmill that right hand forward. Both hands on the floor. Find that left sit bone, pull that left sit bone back, straightening that leg. That's right. Do those hamstring stretches first. And then inhale that right hand up into triangle pose. Turn your head to look up if you can. Rotate that right hand to the floor. Pick up the left hand on the outside of that left foot and drop your hip there to your knee. Move your right hand to the inside of that left leg and inhale the left hand up. This is revolve triangle pose. Bring that left hand to the floor. Walk your hands forward, standing on that left leg. Float the right leg up into the sky. Both legs are straight. The weight of your body is forward. And then I'm going to go into half moon. Standing on your left leg, take your left hand flat to the floor. Rotate the right foot so like it's against the wall. And if you feel comfortable, float the right hand up towards the sky, palm forward. And then if you can, rotate it up.
Then float that right hand back down to the floor. Standing on that left leg, float the left hand up and do twisting half moon. Oh, this feels so good on hamstrings. Hopefully it feels good on yours too. Float that left hand down to the floor, the right foot to the floor, and we're back into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up into mountain. Circle the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And exhale to namaste hands. And let's do that 2 more times as our cool down. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale into mountain. Circling the hands. Stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And exhale to namaste hands. 1 more time. Inhaling to mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Circling the hands, stretching through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And exhale into namaste hands. I know I went a bit longer, but I hope you enjoyed that little bit of extra stretching at the end. And if you're not used to doing yoga with me, and you were confused about left, right, I apologize. I should have turned the camera around. Just sort of got carried away and wanted to do more yoga today. Just sort of felt like it. Thank you for joining me. Please leave a comment if you want more classes or different classes.